Echo!
Really? The god of thunder reduced to childlike wonder every time we traverse the void between. Mortal, get walking now, and ignore this giant oaf howling away beside you. It'll take us 5 minutes to get to our exit portal.
It's helping me pass the time as the mortal catches their breath. Actually, how are we breathing in the void space? Normally we travel through it using the Bifrost, but today we are walking unaided.
Must I remind you of my mastery of magic? Creating a pocket of breathable air is mere child's play. So be nice to me.
I'm always nice to you. Nevertheless, we should probably hasten our pace. Heimdall warned me against tarrying for too long among the branches of Yggdrasil.
This lingering in the void beyond does have the rather unfortunate side effect of unraveling your soul. And before you say it, yes, I do have one. One I'd rather like to keep intact.
Not a word, brother. Not a word.
Stop winking at the mortal. We'll shortly arrive at our next destination.
And why are we going to Muspelheim, the realm of eternal flame?
We need to figure out what to do with this ley line shifting spindle we took from Jotunheim. Perhaps it responds to elemental changes, hence why I've taken us from the realm of frost to the realm of fire. It's a powerful magical artifact, so who has the power to create it? And why are they moving the ley lines? Yggdrasil's branches will surely crack under the strain. It's concerning. So, we go to Muspelheim so we can experiment and get some answers. Keep going. We've been walking for 2.5 minutes, and you've been quiet this whole time. What are you doing?
I've been busy cleaning the spindle, since it was covered in gunk from the Well of Crimson Waters. Look, no more slime.
What did you... Oh, why did you use my cloak? Oh, there's red stuff all over it now. I suppose I should be honoured, tasked with the upkeeping of a device that can alter the ley lines of Yggdrasil itself. Such power...
I know that look upon your face, little brother. Yeah, when you get those nose furrows, you're scheming.
I was considering what this spindle could accomplish. It's potent, Thor. Can't you feel the thrum of energy at its core?
Aye, I can. Something this powerful will only ever cause problems, not solve them. We may need to consider destroying it.
Oh, don't be so dull, brother. You've been hanging out with those heroes too much. They only ever want to do what's responsible, not what's fun.
It may be dull, but it's the right thing to do. Imagine if the spindle fell into the wrong hands.
Oh, I'm imagining all right. But you're right. Whoever created this is already causing great problems in all the realms. Not the fun kind. Come then. We're nearing the Muspelheim portal. I can already feel the heat from here. Keep walking. We've arrived. Get running, mortal. Stay ahead of that lava. The mirror should have set us down safely, but these ball-damned, misaligned ley lines have interfered and dumped us directly in front of a lava flow.
Getting burnt to a crisp. An apt welcome to Muspelheim, realm of eternal fire. Behold, mortal, the home to the fire giant Surtur and his court of fire goblins. Hopefully about 10 minutes of free-form running should get us somewhere safe so Loki can begin his experiments. There's a lot of raw magic here.
That's exactly why I wanted to come to this realm. I want to try and harness the magic with the spindle, although I might melt first. Oh, it's so hot.
Good thing we have these beautiful bracers that Lady Eden gifted us. Look, The red gems are sparkling. The blue ones lit up when we were in the freezing snows of Jotunheim. I suppose that's to show the magic at work, preventing us from being seared into ash.
Exactly so. Well done, Thor.
Being your brother does mean I have some understanding of magic. Good job running from the lava flow, mortal. Let's keep this pace up. About 2.5 minutes of running, and I still see no landmarks. Very strange. I've been to Muspelheim many times, and yet I simply cannot figure out where we are.
By the gods, these volcanoes! They're 10 times bigger than the ones on Midgard. And angrier, too.
You can't deal with the heat very well, can you, Loki? You were wilting like a little flower in the dwarven forges of Nidavellir.
Thank you. I don't constantly need reminding that the exalted Loki, great god of Asgard, can't cope with high temperatures. Like a boar-damned penguin.
You're doing very well so far, brother. A lot better than any penguin would. I could use Mjolnir and fly up to get a raven's-eyed view of our surroundings.
We went over this in Jotunheim. I can't make you invisible because the magic makes you sneeze as loudly as a space whale. And if you're not invisible, someone will spot you in the sky. And every time we get spotted, calamity ensues.
You are correct to be cautious. Especially as we now have this spindle. Enemies may be looking for us. I do miss flying, though.
There. Let's keep running and see if we can find a nice high ledge to look around from. And then I'll push you off it for old time's sake. That's sort of like flying, correct?
Yeah.
Come on, mortal. Take point. Lead us to victory. Hup, hup. We've been running for 5 minutes now, and we're no closer to this overhang you saw. We should have gone right at the fork. Oh, good. Monsters baying for our blood.
They sound the same as the ones we encountered in Vanaheim. Not the Shadow Nixes, the ones that came after them.
Didn't Runa tell us tale of the mortal being attacked by the same beasties on Midgard? If so...
I believe we are of one mind, Loki.
Aye. Oh, this is no mere coincidence.
The pack has split into a flanking maneuver. They are hunting.
They are hunting us. We need to keep moving. Buy me as much time as we can. I can put together a spell that'll hide us from these creatures.
You heard my brother, mortal. Stay close to me and keep running. We've been running for about 7.5 minutes, brother.
I know.
I don't wish to rush you, but the pack is catching up.
I know.
Your little magic trick will be most welcome before they tear the mortal to shreds.
Oh, by Ymir's bones, let me concentrate. I've got it. Time to pull down the shroud. There.
Wonderful.
What?
You appear to still be very visible. I think your magic failed.
They counter-spelled me! Me! The great mage Loki! And I was casting that at the 6th level! How dare you! How dare you!
So not only has our enemy sent packs of ravenous creatures after us, they have the intelligence to counter Loki. Which isn't hard, but still, whoever our foe is, they know who we are and how we fight. And this is bad. This is very bad.
May the scourge vultures of Niflheim feast on your bones! The audacity! The temerity! The arrogance!
Loki, save your curses. We need to get out of this ravine, otherwise the enemy will have the advantage. Mortal, take the lead while I drag my brother by his collar. Look to that ridge and run! The monsters are almost upon us. Mortal, stop running and start doing 10 half squats to ready yourself for battle. Ground your feet hip-width apart and hold your arms out in front of you, as if embracing a friend. Then sit down until your thighs are parallel with the ground and slowly stand back up. Yes, excellent form. This is it. Stretch your body out for 30 seconds. The monsters have us surrounded. Prepare for combat. Mjolnir is ready and eager to smash some skulls.
Stop stretching and switch to half squats. 10 of them now. That monster is about to strike you.
That beast just vomited a black cloud onto our mortal.
Far worse, a toxic constriction spell. It's going to suffocate them. But the mortal's movements seem to disrupt magic, so the squats will stop the spell. There, it's working. Switch back to stretches. 30 seconds will do it. That goop it spewed up is beginning to crumble off you. You're almost out of the cloud, mortal. Another 10 squats should dispel it entirely. That's it. Keep breathing. You're almost free.
To you, brother!
When the sons of Odin come together, no foe can oppose them.
That is the last of the monsters, but there will be more. Time for a fast walk. The ground is too rocky to run safely. 5 minutes in that direction should put enough distance between us and the bodies of the fallen.
They are a persistent lot. They've tracked us from realm to realm. What do they want?
Perhaps they are under the command of the same individual who created the spindle. A distraction, then? To try and stop us from uncovering this mysterious miscreant's plot.
But why did they attack the mortal before we'd even met them? I will say, your ability to manipulate magic with movement is an intriguing one. Mayhap that is why these fanged beasties are interested in you.
If the beasts and the ley lines and the mastermind are all connected, then this spindle
Is being tracked by the monsters. And if they capture the spindle and return it to their master, perhaps you were right, Thor.
I'm sorry? I didn't quite catch that, Loki. There's this ringing in my ears from the fight.
You were right. The spindle is too dangerous intact. It must be destroyed.
I hate you, brother.
And I love you, brother.
Mayhap a sundering spell that unravels the spindle atom by atom.
This is how it always goes, mortal. Loki always thinks there's an elaborate solution to a problem. He's an overthinker.
Just because I'm talking to myself doesn't mean I can't hear you. Hearing. Perhaps a sonic wave.
My brother is very cunning with matters of magic, whereas I am more of a practical god. Something he often overlooks. Enough talking, Loki. It is time for action. There is always one thing that brings destruction. And that is the fury of the storm. Thunder! Heed my
Give that back!
call!
No! Oh!
Well, that went exactly as I expected it to. I did try to warn him. You heard me warn him, right, mortal? That's the problem with my over-eager brother. Muscles for brains. When your primary weapon is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. What is it your Midgardian scientist proposed? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction? As elegantly demonstrated just now. Yes, destroying this spindle will require a little more thought and less blunt force trauma. Let's keep walking. Hopefully, I will reach a proper solution by the time we dig Thor out of his crater.
Three, two, one, and up. There we go, big brother. You were blasted quite an impressive distance.
Yes, well, I did say I missed flying.
Let us get running. This obsidian plane is a bit easier to move on. Should take us about 7 minutes to get to that volcano over there. Yeah, seeing you tossed through the air like a lava-flung boulder gave me an idea.
Glad to be your muse.
We are in the Dreadlands of King Surtur, ruler of fire and flame, and volcanoes. And volcanoes are rather good for disposing of things.
A brilliant observation.
Yes, well, I'd rather use a neutron star or a black hole, but magical transportation to a celestial body is complicated enough without the transportation problems we're currently facing, so a volcano will do. Of course, there will be a little more magic involved than just tossing it into the fire, but rest assured...
You'll work out what magics are needed by the time we scale that volcano.
You know me so well.
We best make haste then. Mortal, keep running. Loki,
Thor?
we are being watched.
Ah, you noticed, did you? Yes, I felt that something was up since we started running about 3 minutes ago.
I do not like this.
But this could be a good thing.
How so? Being observed by foes that I cannot see means we are at a tactical disadvantage.
Perhaps. But knowing we're being watched is also useful.
How so?
It means that I know that they know where we are. And because I know that they know where we are, I can take that into account for the next stage of my plan.
I hope it is a good plan, brother. I do not share your sense of optimism.
Trust me.
I love you, brother, but I do not trust you.
You finally learned. Well done. Come, we're almost at that volcano. Keep moving.
Tarry here a moment, mortal. This is the perfect spot to begin 2 minutes of stretches. Yes, we are being hunted, but we need to pause so Loki can work on his schemes, and those overhanging rocks will shield us from view. Unlike the very exposed slope of the volcano we are about to ascend. Start with your shoulders and work your way down. Tell me, brother, have you come up with a devious plan of action?
I prefer the word brilliant. And yes, I have. Our resilient mortal has shown some prowess with manipulating magic while moving. There's something about their motion that interferes with spells.
I can see why. A stretch like that is most intimidating.
Truly. I intend to use this movement manipulation. I've charted a course for us to run up the side of this volcano. As the mortal follows this path, their unique magical ability should cause the spindle to unfurl its magics. Meaning?
Meaning it is weakened.
Exactly.
Weakened enough that the lava of the volcano will destroy it without launching us into a nearby fire pit.
Here's hoping. Yes, we'll set off in a moment, so you need to be good and limber. Carry on stretching.
This volcano looks a lot taller now that we are at its base. Where do we go now, Loki?
Start running and I will show you. Voila! Behold the path to glory.
Oh, it's very pretty. I like the way the path glows green. Oh, that's very on brand for you.
What do you mean, on brand?
Jane Foster was telling me about influencers and how to promote your brand to get people to follow you.
Ugh, sounds wretched. Why can't mortals just worship us like they did in the good old days? From fear of smiting.
Agreed. Your pretty line, why does it not go straight? There's rather a lot of weird curly bits and strange angles. It is not the most efficient route to the top.
Oh, I swear on Odin's beard. We need the mortal to cover as much ground as possible so their magic-munching abilities drain as much energy as possible from the spindle. Therefore and hence?
You must admit, it's all a bit ridiculous. Running a curly-whirly path up the side of an active volcano. A strange beast snap at our heels. All while training our mortal, lest we wish to face the wrath of the Valkyrie.
Needs must, brother. The Valkyrie clearly picked this individual for a reason. And our mortal has demonstrated time and time again that they are more than worthy of Runa's praise. So keep going, mortal.
"3 minutes in, and we are about a quarter of the way up the slope. Well done, mortal. I know we try to encourage freeform running, but if you can spend more time running than not, we can get rid of the spindle faster and hopefully stop those monsters from hunting us." By the rolling thunder. A portal is opening up behind us.
It looks very distinctly like the same one that appeared in Vanaheim shortly before we were attacked. Did you see similar on Midgard, mortal? Before you and Runa were ambushed? An affirmative nod. That answers some of the questions I had.
Are you going to share your findings with the group?
That portal, that's how the monsters have been getting to us so quickly, which means...
The monsters. They're pouring through. We do have a head start, however. Mortal, you know what to do. Keep running.
Thor, mortal, we need to stop moving for a moment. There's something I need to do which I can't accomplish while running. Have the mortal do some stretches while I sort this out.
Is that wise, Loki? Those monsters are ascending faster than I expected.
Yes, it will only take a moment. These are intricate magics I'm weaving.
Well, you heard the god. 2 minutes of stretching. Here, this was my favorite. You bend down and take a step forward while stretching your front leg. As if you were chasing chickens. Hell's bells I could do with some chicken about now. And a side of war. And meat. Mortal, we shall hold a hero's feast when we return to Asgard.
I must admit, I would do anything for a nice cool glass of plum wine right now. Oh, this heat. Are you not proud of me, brother? Struggling through this abominable inferno, and yet that is the first time I've mentioned my suffering. Truly, I am a shining paragon of bravery.
The very first thing you did when we arrived here was winch about the heat.
Well, no time for snappy retorts. Mortal, I'm almost done with preparing my spell. Carry on stretching a little longer, then get ready to run.
Loki, we need to start running again. The monsters are too close.
Yes, you're in luck. My spell is ready. Get running, and I'll spin it up. Right. Now! Behold.
You appear to be holding 2 spindles. Of course, an illusion. You created an illusory double. But which one's the real deal?
Here, catch. The one you hold in your hand is the true artifact, mortal. Do be careful not to drop it. It contains volatile magics. Go with Thor and make your way to the top of the volcano. Keep moving at a decent pace and follow the path I've lit up for you. I reckon it should take you about 6 minutes to get to the top. I'll take the fake spindle and go another direction, away from you both.
Hopefully the beasts follow me, giving you a chance to complete the path.
Good luck, Loki. Try not to die. It would be rather a shame.
Because you'd want my death to be at your hands? Oh, I was joking. Mostly. May the fates be kind.
How does that spindle feel, mortal? The same as when you held it before? Of course, he probably would have accounted for that. The thing you should never forget about my brother is that he is the god of mischief. He may have said that he gave us the real spindle, but... well, there's only one way to find out. Let us run Loki's path. Onwards! Three and a half minutes along this path, and those monsters are getting close. Too close for comfort. Can you keep ahead of them for the next 3 minutes? We're almost there. Loki, on the other hand, is doing an admirable job of being bait. Brother. No. They're swarming him. The path. It's gone. Loki must have lost control of the spell when that monster bit him. Loki. Get up, Loki. It'll take too long for us to run over and aid him. And something tells me you need to stay the path. What's left of it. And nevertheless, Mjolnir, fly true. That'll give them something to think about. There. My brother's back on his feet and running again. He looks too distracted to relight the path, so you'll just have to do that wonderfully Midgardian thing you mortals do, and trust your gut. Hang in there. I know you're fatigued. I feel it too. Just one more push and we'll be at the rim. You can do this. Now, run! Huzzah! We're here, at the top of the volcano. Stop running, otherwise you'll fall in. A terrifying sight, isn't it? The sheer power of flame, hot enough to melt rock.
Thor! Mortal! Look behind you!
We must hasten to dispatch the spindle. The creatures are almost upon us and my brother. Hoist it up!
Cast it into the fire! Destroy it!
Look at all those beams of light shooting out of where it hit the lava. Its destruction has caused the volcano to freeze over. Such power contained in such a small device. Loki? No, no! Those fiends knocked him into the volcano! Mortal, quick, take my hand. Mjolnir! Loki! Loki! Look for my brother, mortal. I swear on by all the gods, if they have harmed him.
Over here!
Loki.
This way!
Loki, you're okay. A welcome sight.
And for once, I'm glad to see you. Both of you. Well done on unraveling the magics. That explosion! The spindle released all of its energy upon destruction and froze the entirety of the volcano.
A good thing, too. Otherwise, I'd be scooping up your remains in a tankard right now.
Did you see the rays of light that burst out of it? Like threads of magical energy. I wonder, what What is at the other end of those beams? A gateway? A power source? Or maybe more spindles?
Loki, those monsters. They seem to have lost interest in us.
Such a powerful blast will have projected a lot of residual magic in the air. It's like interfering with their tracking abilities. We should be safe here.
A good time then to stop running and collect ourselves. Well done, mortal. You have done admirably today.
Yes. Destroying the spindle was no easy feat. But we still need to be on our guard. The person responsible for the ley lines, the monsters, the spindle, they're still out there. They haven't been stopped yet. Rest now. You'll need your strength, and you did well, mortal. You did well.